place is this? It's warming up a bit now. This is a stunning property with so much potential. It's mind-blowing. For the right person, this is a dream property. Come and explore. So this is where the property starts, just here. There's a border here. Beautiful track up to here, and then you come onto the land and it's really solid, good at all times of year. We've just had loads of rain and it's still fine to drive in here, and you can come on and there's plenty of parking and space if you need it here on these beautiful terraces. So I'm here with Dennis, and he's got another lovely property for you to look at, and we're going to show you around and show you how beautiful it is. It's looking very pretty right now. So the setting for this is beautiful. It's up for €39,000. It's about 2.5 acres, or about 1 whole hectare, and as you can see, 1 acre is these beautiful terraces, and then the 1.5 acres is this woodland. So there's a woodland of about 1.5 acres, and it's gorgeous, it's beautiful, it's stunning. And then you have these beautiful rocks, a wonderful aspect for the house, great views as well, and it's a very nice property. So this property has got a lot going for it. It's got loads of different types of fruit trees. It's got a building with an urban license exemption certificate and plans and a project already approved that you can go to the local architect of the local council, and they already know about this project. So it's set up ready to renovate to make it a fabulous home. It's also got some oak woodland. Look at the size of these acorns. And there's some special surprises that we'll show you as well. Fabulous property this. Let's take a look. So, one of the key things I like about this property is the abundance of fruit trees. All mature, all producing fruit. We have figs, several, 1, 2, 3, at least 4 fig trees. There are Nespra trees, at least 3 or 4 of those. Big one there, one behind me. We have almonds. We have 3 types of apple tree, I'm told. Some pear trees. We even have a hazel, at least 1 hazel tree behind me. There are so many fruit trees here. Oh, peaches as well, and cherries. So you would be self-sufficient in your fruit abundance, and you'd be able to sell some of that fruit as well. The other thing that I think is fabulous are these 3, 4 terraces that are fed from a natural spring that runs all year. So you could naturally irrigate and grow so much food here if you wanted to. This could be completely self-sufficient for food, I believe, because there is about 1 acre here of really good fertile land that can be irrigated all through the year. That is really special. That is quite amazing. So yeah, there are a lot of things I love about this property, but this one is very special. The fact that you could be food self-sufficient with this property. property also has a ruin on it. But this isn't just any ruin. I like Dennis and what he does with his properties. He has got plans ready to convert this into a lovely house and to extend it by another 10 metres squared on top of the footprint here. All of that, we've got the plans that he's drawn up. We'll show you them now. And he has already talked to the architect in the local council and got the project on the go. So that's what I like about his properties. He's done some of that legwork, and so what you need to do is get in and start building. So, fabulous opportunity to turn this into a lovely home. Now, one of the things I like about this, now you've got to have a bit of an imagination. Obviously it's a ruin at the moment, but it could be a 2-storey house with this as your entrance over here from downstairs, and then an upstairs as well with an entrance up here. And I'm sure you could extend upwards as well. So, fabulous opportunity to make this your dream property. This is the top entrance. So as I said, this property can be expanded out this way by about 3.5 metres, and so it actually gives you an extra 12-15 square metres of space, and obviously that can be 2-storey. So it would be a substantial home once it was completed. And also, come and look at this. You have your entrance to the top floor here, and then just up here I really like this. I'll probably make some nice steps here and then have this as my place to have coffee in the morning. So to add to the self-sufficiency, obviously you can see it's got great solar capability here. I would probably put solar panels on the whole side of this roof here and catch all the, and that would be enough solar for most solar systems. Obviously there's plenty of other places to put solar panels if you need them, but that seems the obvious place to me. Oh wow! So I just found this. I think this gets blown by the wind, and as it gets blown by the wind, it knocks these two little cork things, knock onto this, and I presume it scares away birds. I don't really know, but I love it. And it's got this to push it in so it's facing the wind. Ah, there you go. The goes on a pole like that. Wonderful bit of engineering. I love it. So there's no disguising that you are close to a motorway, which is good and bad. The traffic noise isn't too bad, and at night it dissipates to virtually nothing. This motorway goes to Porto, and you can be in Porto in an hour and a half. So it's handy in that way. Also, there's the new train line that they've re-established that's just down here as well. So there's train and rail links to the rest of Portugal from here as well. So, can't deny it, the motorway is close and you can hear it a bit, but it doesn't impact on the beauty of this place for me personally. So another thing I really like is you've got a little pond which is fed from the spring. So a spring fed pond outside your front door. Lovely. And it's really healthy, you can see. It's clean, it's healthy, it's got lots of life in it. And isn't that sweet? Isn't that lovely? So this is the special thing, water. So this property has plenty of water. It has a spring behind me. Come and have a look. So as you can see, there's a tap there. You can release the water whenever you want. Down here, it floods all of your terraces, your fruit trees. And that is what has been done. Hence, at the moment, this lovely pool is not full. But this will fill, and it runs all year. So imagine this, full of water. In the summer, you can bathe in here, cool down in here when it gets really hot. I'm not sure whether you can see the little water that's coming in here, but that is going to be filling this all year long. Now, it's empty at the moment because Dennis has been watering the fruit trees before all the rains came, and so he's emptied this to make sure that the fruit trees are in good order. So that's a good thing. But now the winter's come, on its way, this will fill up and the fruit trees don't need to be watered. And you could control the water to give you all the water needs you need to grow your vegetables and keep the trees in good shape. And of course you could grow more trees as well, more fruit and nut trees if you wanted. And there's even some fruit trees up here, a fig and probably a peach up here as well. So absolutely amazing resource this, to have a spring on your property. And actually it's very quiet and chilled out up here. It's a nice little spot. Be lovely in the summer when it's really hot because you'll be shaded by these lovely trees. Definitely a nice area just north of the Estrela mountain range, which has got the highest peaks of mainland Portugal in, and you can even go skiing there in the winter. So obviously you need to know the size of this land. It's had a topographical survey, so the boundaries are very clear, and Dennis has trimmed all the edges, so it's very easy to see the edges. It's about 2.5 acres, it's just under 1 hectare, and about half of it is these terraces, and the other half is behind me here, is oak and pine woodland, which is really wild and beautiful, and it's surrounded by more pine and oak woodland, so it's really in a beautiful, magical spot. So it's interesting, we've just been sitting here having our lunch for the last 10-15 minutes, and the motorway is becoming less and less intrusive noise wise, getting used to the noise, but also it's quite an interesting thing to just have happening in the tranquility, this beautiful spot. And then there's another interest. So yeah, I think I could live with it. fabulous view. You can see for miles. And so there's some towns just in the distance there. You can see Algores de Fornash, which is a town that has most of the things you need. Another town that's nearby is Lerico de Beira, which is even closer, and that's got all the amenities you need for general living. And then of course there's Viseu and Garda, that are big cities that have all of the other amenities that you would need. So we come into the wild area where there's some surprises. Wonderful, fabulous rocks, really natural, wild pine trees coming up, loads of oak trees everywhere with loads of lichenons, suggesting that this is really clean, wonderful air. So this is one of the bonuses of this property. Be careful where you walk because you might tread on some. Look at this. This is a fabulous Boletus, I think Edulis or Arius or Reticulus, one of them anyway. And these are the best mushrooms to buy in the world, and they're growing on this land. This one's a little bit old. I'm just going to leave this one, but if you look around here, there are more. And look at this one here. I think this might be the one to pick. Let's have a look. Oh, there's a few together here. Look at that. Perfect. There we go. Look at that. These are perfect. Just at the right stage to eat. And wonderful. Absolutely amazing. I've just seen another one. Dennis has been very kind, so thank you, Dennis. He said we can take the mushrooms that we want from here. Obviously, by the time you see this, these mushrooms will be over, but if you come and look at this property soon, you might be able to find some of these as well. They are top quality, amazing mushrooms on your doorstep. Wow. Just a word of warning though, obviously this is not a mushroom foraging identification video, so you must check very carefully yourself and take responsibility for identifying your mushrooms. We take no responsibility for you identifying them incorrectly. Disclaimer.
Also talk.
So really close to that property is this really lovely river beach, so you can either cycle down here, it's about half an hour cycle ride, or 10 minutes in the car and you come to this really nice river beach. And it's very nice. This would be a busy, lovely place to dip and cool down the river Mondego, and it's lovely here. Today it's a bit cold and damp, but we are heading into the end of October, so it's not surprising. We look forward to seeing you in the next video. Take care. Bye.